What's up, everyone? It's Chicks in the Office with Ria and Fran, giving you that Friday energy on a Friday. Happy Friday, everybody. Woo-hoo. Going right into the weekend.
Friday.
Do you remember where you were when you first heard that song?
Wish I did.
I don't even know why I asked.
What year did that song come out?
Trivia
Question. What year did Rebecca Black's Friday
That might have been
come
a trivia
out?
question, I feel like.
Was it 2012? 2011?
What's your guess, Noah?
I'll say 2011.
2011.
No, you just took what... You heard that, right, Sarah? I said
so
2012.
What? I can't
and then
agree?
I said 2011. Then
you said 2012 first,
and then I said 2011, and then you said, 2011.
Because I was doing it in my head, and 2011 sounded right. I would have said that. I would have said that if you didn't say that.
Here's the thing. Great minds think alike.
Yeah.
The song's music video was released on February 10th, 2011. February 10th, 2011. So I was a junior in high school, sitting at my desk listening to this bad boy.
At your desk?
No, I don't. I'm probably
allowed at school?
In the library or something. No, at home.
You're literally making up where you were because you can't remember.
I am making something up. I was sitting in
I'm
English class.
literally quizzing you.
I have no clue. I was probably home at that point. February 10th, 2011. Yeah. Do you remember exactly where you were? Is that what you wanted to say, or?
I don't have to share. I just remember being in my friend's car, and I was in the back seat, and I remember hearing it on the radio.
Do you remember any?
It played on the radio?
Yeah, and I remember, for some reason, I remember it, like, maybe that wasn't the first time I heard it, but that's a memory I have. Maybe that wasn't the first time.
I just remember watching the YouTube video.
Can you remember any other line outside of the chorus?
Friday.
Like, how does it even start?
Friday, looking forward to the weekend. Friday.
7 a.m. waking up on the weekend.
Yeah.
Gotta go downstairs. Gotta brush my hair.
Yeah. Wow, we nailed it, guys.
Yeah. Well, anyways, it's Friday, so happy Friday, everybody. And now, hopefully, it brings you back to where you were when you heard Friday by Rebecca Black for the first time.
Where were you on February 10th,
2011?
Something to think about.
It is something to ponder.
When that seismic shift happened. There's pre-Friday by Rebecca Black, and there's post-Friday.
Right. It's like the Bible.
When people mentioned, oh my God, it's Friday, like pre-Friday by Rebecca Black, what song played in their mind first?
I feel good. Because it was Friday.
Yeah.
So they just felt good.
Yeah.
But now.
Like, what other... Last Friday night, was that pre or post?
I think that was pre. TGIF.
TGIF.
Right, but I don't think people automatically started saying. But like, what about in the 80s? You know, when it was Friday.
Right.
Oh, that was 2011 too. What was up with Friday in 2011?
Oh my God, the battle of
the
what date of 2011?
Let's see.
And February is early 2011.
Yeah.
June 6, 2011.
Oh, she copied.
Jump on Rebecca Black.
Oh my God, trying to get clout. Yeah.
Because truly there is, like, my friends and I were actually talking about this last weekend because they saw a TikTok of a girl asking people at different age ranges what song you think of when you hear the words
blank.
Hey now.
Oh. Hey now. Hey now. This is what dreams.
Now, people our age through that one. Some older folks did shit. Now I forget what it is. I don't even remember what the other one is. Anyway, there's other songs. What a terrible story.
That was the best story you've ever told.
Anyway, the point of this was that there were the three different people named three different songs.
Okay.
But when when they asked me, Jen was the one talking about this, when she asked me, I was like, I immediately went Hillary Duff also. Mm-hmm. So like when I hear Friday by Rebecca Black is honestly one of the first things that pops into my head.
Why, of
song
course.
wise. So it's like, I wonder what it is for the older generation or the younger generation.
Because it's AD now.
Yes.
BC is before Friday and AD is after.
Yeah.
I'll do another one for you.
Okay.
Shake It.
Shake it, shake it like a Polaroid picture.
Yeah, that was the one I had in my mind. But I also thought you maybe would have went with shake it. But
Yeah, Metro Station.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's a good one too.
Mm-hmm. Freaky Friday, Chris Brown.
I never think of that one.
I never think of that
Neither
song.
Lil Dicky, yeah.
Yeah.
I honestly, I hated that one.
Really?
I loved Pillow Talking. I thought that was my favorite Lil Dicky song.
I don't really know any of his songs.
But Freaky Friday was not one of my favorites.
All these Nicki Minaj things are coming up just because her album was called.
Pink
Even
Friday.
I guess Dancing Queen maybe could be one, you know? Friday night and the lights are low.
Right, that could be it, depending on the mood you're in.
Yeah. I just Googled songs with Friday in the title.
Friday. Well, hopefully everybody's having a
Living it
a
up
nice Friday
night.
listening to us name songs with Friday
Yeah.
in the title.
Exactly. Because that's just what pops into my... Oh, Friday, I'm in love. The Cure?
Oh.
You know, Monday... Don't they name all the days of the week in that song? Friday. You know that one. You know what I'm saying? But did they name all the days of the week?
Is that the Shrek song?
No.
I'm in love.
Ooh, that's I'm a Believer.
Oh, I'm a Believer.
I'm a
Okay.
believer. I couldn't leave. No, this is Oh yeah, I don't care if Monday's blue, Tuesday's gray, and Wednesday too. Thursday, I don't care about you. It's Friday. I'm in love.
Okay, yes. yes. Now
That's The Cure.
Yeah. Or how about Happy Days, the Happy Days theme song.
Yeah.
Monday, Tuesday, happy days. Wednesday, Thursday, happy days. Friday, Saturday, happy days. What a day. And a day.
They mentioned
I'm
Sunday in that
rocking to
song.
you. Anyways.
I got a
And
feeling.
those
is
are the
listed
days
here.
of the week.
Yep.
You
Did I
what?
say Friday and I got a feeling? I'm looking at like Friday songs and I got a feeling it's ranked pretty
I've got
high.
a feeling it's asking me a good night. I don't think so. I think
Maybe
you know.
it's like-
I mean,
No,
tonight-
no.
Any night could be a good night.
Any night could be a good night, but specifically Friday and Saturday, people look forward to their
Yeah.
nights.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Yeah, exactly. That's
I
going to be
gotta-
on it.
Or I got a feeling that Friday's going to be a
Yeah,
good
yeah.
night. Like, that would be really specific.
Yeah.
You need to be able to play that
I've got-
song at any time.
Exactly. You got to be able to have a good feeling at a moment's notice.
Right, of course.
Remember when wasn't that the song that I played in that Uber?
Yes, in Charleston.
Yeah.
The
guy was like,
Uber
"Give me a song."
Literally play any song right now.
yeah.
No,
Right.
I Got a Feeling, which is a classic and a good pick.
Because that's the Uber that had the lights in it, right?
Yeah.
I Got a Feeling is always going to get the car going. So that was
Honestly,
a great pick.
Black Eyed Peas, just in general.
Oh my God. Listen,
Yeah.
if Black Eyed Peas went on tour,
Oh,
I'd be one of the first people to buy a ticket.
With everybody. Like,
Yeah,
needs
yeah.
the whole band
Fergie.
together.
Oh, all of them.
Yeah,
need
yeah.
need
Yeah.
all of the P's.
All the P's. Every P
can
must
you
be in
name more
attendance.
than two P's?
Will I Am,
Well, yeah, Will I Am,
Fergie.
Fergie, and give me a second.
I can picture him. He's got the
Shit.
Oh wait,
taller.
wait, because he says like in the song, like I feel like Will I Am will
You
say
are
like
now rocking with. No, that's Will I Am.
No,
and
that's
Britney,
literally
bitch.
Will I Am.
I'm sorry. That's Will I Am was just such a star.
Yeah, he was. Where is he?
He does a lot.
Does he?
Who's the other P?
There's four.
How many P's are there?
Because I always think of the Ella Funk
There's 3
album
P's.
cover
Oh,
where
4
there's
P's.
four.
Yeah.
But Fergie was like in and out. Oh God, we would never get here.
What are the other P's?
Taboo is one. Taboo is the one I was picturing in my head. And then the other one is I don't even know how you would say his name.
Apple D.I. That one?
Yeah.
It's so crazy how none of us had ever thought about what the other P's names were.
Literally APL.DE.AP. His real name is Alan.
Also known as Alan.
Well, it says like Alan, then known professionally as Apple. You think they just call him Apple Diap? Apple Diap.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
He's a founding member of the Black Eyed Peas.
shit, and we put no respect on his
I
name, but
know.
now we are by calling him Alan.
I know.
Damn. Well, I would seriously be one of the first to buy a ticket to that. I think that Black Eyed Peas and LMFAO.
There was a
if they went on tour together, that would seriously heal a lot of the world. I think if LMFAO and Black Eyed Peas went on tour together.
Well, they need Fergie.
Must have. I'm not going if Fergie's not there.
You know how they do those morning concerts for like the morning news or whatever?
Mm-hmm.
There was one that it was a collab between Black Eyed Peas and Outkast. They both were performing, which is like
that is
awesome.
sick.
Yeah,
that is really cool. Damn. Yeah, I would. I mean, sign me up for that too. Basically anything the Black Eyed Peas are on.
I agree,
but unfortunately, I don't think that's gonna happen. So. But dream concert.
I could see them getting back
LMFAO
together.
and Black Eyed Peas.
They're not that old. Like
Black Eyed Peas?
No. Yeah, like eventually.
Yeah, I could see them doing something.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't think they had like a big falling out, did they? Like it's not like they hate each other, like Fergie and them.
I don't think so. Fergie just went solo.
Yeah.
Fergalicious.
Yeah. Let's play some basketball.
Oh yeah.
Basketball.
That's the best.
It is the best.
How was your dress yesterday? Picking it up?
It was good. It was an easy process.
In your closet?
And it is in my closet. Yes.
Nice.
And I got a lot of responses from girls who were like, I put it in my parents' house. I'm like, I'm not flying the dress to Florida, and I'm not I can't take it too early to Martha's Vineyard.
Yeah.
Because then I got to take it back anyway. I'm going to do alterations in the city. So I think by the time, once I start my fittings, which I have to do extremely soon.
Yes, you do.
Is a lot of places they'll keep the dress.
Yes.
Which I learned that that's
I think that they totally
happens.
will because they're going to have to do more alterations.
Yeah.
So I don't think they'll make you
bring
it back
my
and forth.
grandma also called me last night and said if I need to put it somewhere, I can keep it at her house as well.
Which would be a very safe place for her to keep
it. Absolutely would. My grandma's on TikTok now, which is adorable.
Yes.
And probably not great at the same time.
Impressive.
Yeah, I am very impressive. But like, my mom texted me this morning being like, do you have an issue with where to keep your dress? You didn't even tell me. Mima called me this morning. She said she saw your TikTok. So now that's a line of communication that I did not expect was going to be a thing.
Yeah, but also now good news, you know that she would keep it safe for you.
Yeah, exactly. Because it was like, Mom, like obviously I can't take it. Like I was like, I didn't even talk to you about keeping it in the house somewhere because I'm not taking it to I'm not gonna fly it to Florida and then fly it back.
No, that would be the most ridiculous thing that anyone could ever do.
Yeah, that would be ridiculous. So it's good where it is. I made room. I found enough space.
Good.
It's good where it is right now. And once I go to take it, also got a lot of great alterations recommendations from the New York City brides as well.
Need a trusty source.
Exactly. So when I go to call some of these people, then that'll hopefully then the dress
that'll ease some of the stress.
The dress will be there. But I said, Joe, don't you open those.
He won't.
No, he wouldn't. He would never.
How freaking excited are you though?
Oh, now I'm like, it's in my fucking apartment.
I'm like giddy.
I also put it on one last time just to confirm like that everything was good while I was leaving. And yeah, another thing was like people were like, not to give too much away, but people were saying, "Oh, won't the salon just hold it?" That's just not an option for what I'm doing.
No.
Also, I could, but I totally could. I could do alterations there. I just don't want to go back and forth to Jersey for every.
Yeah, you talked about this.
Yeah, that's what I said. So,
yeah. And I think that's totally reasonable.
I think, I'd rather like it be in the city. So depending, I'll make sure it's close, whatever.
Right.
But yeah, putting it on again, just being like reaffirming that this was the right choice.
God,
and I was locking in my,
you're like,
I was locking in my, my choice for, veil.
And was it what you had picked?
Yeah, it was what I picked. You want to look? I had the girl take a video.
Wait, stop. Right now. Oh my God. Oh wait, don't show the camera.
Yeah, I know.
Oh my God.
I had her take a video around the edge with the veil.
My God. It is so fucking stunning. It is just...
I know, the veil actually I think is perfect for it.
It is so stunning. Oh my God, I'm obsessed. I'm watching the video again. Sorry. Now everyone's going to be jealous that I'm looking at it.
By the way, I am not that bride that doesn't show anybody. Like, if you ask me, I will show you. That's happened multiple times.
I'm with you.
Where people like, and it's funny because I've been at other events where friends of friends or whoever, they're like, oh my God, can I see?
Yeah.
And then their friend like hits them. They're like, oh, don't ask her that. And I'm like, no, I don't care. I'm like, you're not going to be at my wedding.
Right. So I might as well show you now. No, it's all very exciting. Is this how you think you're going to wear your hair? Like similar to like, sorry.
I think so.
Now we're just chatting.
I know. Now it's like, and nobody can see.
I've seen pictures of this veil with your hair in a similar fashion. And now
I think I'm going to wear my hair up. Yeah. Right now, in the studio, my hair is up.
It's absolutely perfect, stunning, gorgeous, everything about it. Like, it's just going to be the most beautiful. I'm so excited for you. Oh my God. It is so beautiful.
I think I'm going to wear my hair up and then maybe like try and do a little half up, half down, like change or something. We'll see. We'll see. Because I love the bridal bun. Mm-hmm. I think it is classic. I think it's pretty. Like especially with the veil, I just think it's so classic and timeless. But for like party time, I want like a little more fun hair.
Yeah, get a little sexy with it.
Yeah, exactly.
And like you're just gonna look so fucking stunning that having your hair pulled out of your face and letting your beautiful face shine in your dress is just going to be magical. It really is.
Thank you.
It's gonna be magical.
I'm excited.
I'm so excited. Yeah. That is just stunning. We'll talk more about it after.
So now it's sitting in my closet and I got a lot of people, they were like, lay it flat, hang it up, don't do this, don't do that. I'm like, okay,
it'll be okay.
It's okay where it is right now. It's not going to be sitting exactly where it is for like 3 months untouched. Like,
you're going to bring it to the place, you'll move it around. Yeah. It's going to be good.
Yeah.
It's going to be amazing. Summertime is here, which means it is the perfect season to add some Rum Haven into your life. Rum Haven is made with real coconut water because Rum Haven knows that nature knows best. And that is why it is delicious with real coconut water and no artificial flavors or preservatives for a clean and refreshing taste. Not fake. You can't beat the taste of real coconut water. It's delicious, clean, and refreshing. You can enjoy Rum Haven straight over ice or mix it with your favorite juice. You know, we love a good little rum punch. When we went for Fran's bachelorette party in Miami, we had the rum punches flowing in the backyard on the Saturday afternoon, and now's the perfect time to get those rum punches flowing into your life with Rum Haven, or if you like to just drink it straight over ice, you can enjoy it that way too. But summer is here, which means Rum Haven needs to come into your life and make a big statement in your life. So right now, you can find out where to pick up a bottle of Rum Haven for yourself by visiting rumhaven.com. It's delicious, it's tasty, it's made with real coconut water, all real flavors, no artificial flavors, and that is why it is the most delicious. Guys, get yourself from Rum Haven and enjoy your summer. Yesterday was a wedding-filled day for us.
I know, and you went... sorry, I'm speaking into the water bottle.
You were. Like, you used that as a microphone.
Yeah, I did. Tell me about your trip.
We had to go lock in signed papers at the church that we're getting married at.
Do you have to do
pre-Cana? Yes, we do. Yes.
Yeah.
It was really exciting, getting everything set, and the church itself is so just stunning and beautiful. And I had chills when we were in there, like just
beautiful church.
It just, it was just that feeling. Like when we had picked the venue that we were getting married at, we both had that feeling like this is it. And then when we went here yesterday, it was like, wow. Like,
and this was the first time you saw the inside of the church.
Yes. Yeah. So we had seen pictures and everything, and it's close by to the venue, so it's the most reasonable choice. But it seriously took my breath away. Like it was just so beautiful, and we lit a candle and did the whole thing, and it was so I just was like had chills. Like it was just such an exciting day.
It's a beautiful church.
Thank you very much. And now that it's like less than a year, like I don't know, 10 months now, I guess, whatever. It's like, oh, okay, now it's like really like, okay, get the church and everything and getting everything going. So I don't know. It was beautiful. It was just a beautiful day.
And it was just also like a gorgeous afternoon yesterday. I feel like just being around, probably walking around the area and seeing everything.
Got a nice little dinner after. Yeah. Phenomenal burger at this place. Fucking phenomenal burger. Yeah.
Amazing.
So, great day.
Beautiful little afternoon.
For both of us. What a nice nice little treat. Nice little day.
I know. Wednesday, it was a major wedding prep day.
It's usually what happens on the days that we
aren't in the office. We have to do like our other our personal life stuff. I know.
Other duties.
Well, what's also been so fun about going through all this like at the same time is when there's stuff at work we're like can't we both have things to do that day.
Yeah.
It's not just one of us. Actually, sorry, we both have appointments we can't miss.
It does work out where it's like not just one. It's like it's both of us.
Yeah, sorry, it's actually both of us. So we're on the same page here. You're gonna have to get on board with what's going on.
And I also think it's so great that like because we're both getting married like around the same time. There's a good time in between, like like 6 months in between our weddings, but we're both so understanding of each other's schedules and like what we have going on.
I think it's helpful in that way too, because it's like we both want to have our moments, and because we're both like, it's like, well, if I'm going to do it, then I want her to have it tenfold.
It's so helpful for each other to be so understanding, and I'm sure other people are understanding in other circumstances. Totally. But I can see a world where if somebody's getting married and the other person isn't, and they don't know like what those responsibilities entail. Yep. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely. So we're living it at the same time. So it's like I'm like, hey, I get it.
Yeah, exactly. You know? So it's a beautiful thing. It's so exciting. So yesterday was a great day.
Amazing.
And now we're back here.
And now it's the weekend.
It's the weekend.
Kelly, Gia, and I are going to see Niall Horan tonight at MSG.
And I respect you guys for that.
Yep. I have dubbed this the summer of the Irishmen.
Yes,
Irishmen.
You have.
Multiple. They're just
taking over.
They're flourishing right now. Mm-hmm. And saw Hosier last week. He's Irish. Niall this week. He's Irish. Who knows what's next?
Who knows what Irishmen you're going to see next week?
Yeah, I know. They're
trying to think of another one.
They're very popular.
I am currently trying to think of one.
Extremely popular right now. I know. I was trying to think of another. Who's that? He's a crooner as well that everybody loves. Dermot? Dylan? Declan? It's a D name.
Bono?
You know what I'm talking about. No, I will not be seeing Bono in the next week. Thank you.
Unless.
Yeah.
I'm not seeing any.
I don't know who you're talking about.
Yeah, you know.
Ronan?
Dermot Kennedy.
Is he Irish?
Yep.
Interesting. He didn't come up on the Irish singers list.
Well, he is one.
If you could have any accent in the world, what accent would you take outside of your current one?
Ooh, tough. Maybe Australian or British.
Yeah.
British is the classic answer.
Yeah, but like a very posh British.
Right.
Like depends on where you're from. That's also such a funny thing that I enjoy when I watch Love Island UK is when people from different parts, and of course it makes sense. It's like if a Boston native and a Houston, Texas native went on a date together, they'd be like, wow, your accent's funny.
Right.
And it's like when they're on Love Island UK, they're like, oh, you're from the South? You sound ridiculous. Like, you sound funny. I'm from the North.
They all have
very different accents. And there are some strong accents on this season, I will say. Like, more so than past seasons where sometimes these girls are talking fast. I'm like, whoa.
I know. It's hard to keep up with.
Slow down. But yeah, I'm actually very excited to see wee Niall. That little lad.
Wee Niall? Like, because he's so tiny?
No, he's not that tiny.
You'd call him wee because he's tiny?
We out of a term of endearment. Like,
oh, little wee Niall. Yeah. I'm excited for you guys.
Yeah. What song are you most excited for?
I literally don't know a single Niall song.
I really liked his new... You know Slow Hands.
No, I really don't.
Know that one. Even I know.
Slow hands, sweat dripping out of dirty laundry.
I don't think I do. Can
I
you?
feel like it's blew up on TikTok.
Without you,
Yeah. I got it. Yes. Yep. That's
Far
not
too
a
much.
First of all,
That's not a horrible song.
Far too much singing for
I
me
wasn't
on this
saying not a horrible
podcast.
song, but that's
a Niall
Niall's song.
Yeah.
I literally had no idea.
Yep.
That's a good song.
It is.
Yeah.
I very much enjoyed his new album that came out, The Show. It was a great album. And I'm looking forward to The Show. I'm looking forward to Heaven. I think Heaven's great. Some of his new ones. He also had a song with Lizzie McAlpine. I glitched there for a second. Lizzie McAlpine. We should start a cult. I like that song as well. So
You think he's going to play One Direction
shockingly,
songs?
I actually know more Niall than I thought I did, but I am a fan of Niall. I think Niall arguably gets the second spot these days.
After Harry?
In terms of what? Like stardom?
Yeah, being out there in the world, stardom, relevancy. Zayn.
I think Zayn could like sell out more.
But
arenas.
Zayn stays so low key. Niall was a judge on The Voice.
Yeah.
He's on tour. He's got a lot, he's put himself out there a lot.
But that's why I think if Zayn were to be like, I'm going on tour, people would
But
be like, oh shit.
that's Zayn's prerogative. He's not, if he wants to, the second spot is Zayn's. He could take it.
Did you listen to his new album? He just put out an album.
I listened to the first single that he put out after he went on Call Her Daddy, and it was good. But I have not listened to the whole thing.
I think Zayn's going to be on Sabrina Carpenter's album.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He is?
Was there like something teased?
I saw a tweet about that earlier.
Ooh. Interesting. I like that combo. Taylor Swift and Zayn, great combo.
Are you double checking that?
I Googled it and nothing came up.
Wait. Is it Taylor Swift and Zayn?
Wait, what?
Or is it Ellie Goulding and Zayn?
I don't remember.
Taylor Swift doesn't have a song with Zayn, does she? Are you talking about the that song like Pillow Talk?
No, not Pillow.
Oh no, he does.
I
don't
want to live forever.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
This is a tweet from Zayn Radio Updates.
Reliable source.
717 followers on
God.
Twitter. No, but the tweet took off. Confirmed, Zayn is confirmed to feature on Sabrina Carpenter's upcoming studio album, Short and Sweet, releasing on August 23rd, 2024.
Confirmed off what?
Where does Zayn confirm that? Zayn Radio Update.
Confirmed from a dream I had.
Yeah.
I don't fucking know, honestly. I
literally one single thing.
It's gotten so much. This tweet has a lot of traction. Almost 1,000 quote tweets. People are freaking out. I was one of them.
Well, damn.
Well, it must be true.
Yeah.
Well, hey. Oh, confirmed by who exactly? And someone said Sabrina's agent. And then the person wrote back, okay, thanks.
This has 6,000 likes.
Let me tell you something. I fucking love Twitter.
6,000 likes is a lot of likes.
They just
if that was
make
a real thing,
shit up.
it would have like 100,000. Like,
they just make shit up. It's like, oh, where'd you hear that from? Sabrina's mom said it.
Also, that's like,
oh, okay, cool. Got it.
And then I fucking believe it.
Yeah.
And you're like,
although if you search Sabrina Carpenter Zayn and then hit latest on Twitter, there's a bunch of just like people being like, oh my god, we're getting a Zayn. And
yeah,
Sabrina
people are like totally
but it's probably
believing
based
it.
off that
Yeah,
tweet.
it's based off the tweet.
Oh man,
that's how the music rumors start. That's how the fan bases get themselves all worked up that something's happening.
That's how you get yourself
We'll
in
see what
trouble.
happens. Right now, Kelly and Gia are sitting at their desks watching the live stream of the Taylor Swift show in Liverpool because the fan base has got them all worked up that something's being announced right now.
Well, I heard that people were speculating that she was going to bring Paul McCartney out.
Yeah, apparently he's there.
He's there, but he's not performing.
I mean, it's happening literally as we speak. The show is going on right now.
I would
But
assume.
then I think it was also her 100th show, maybe. So there's people were at the numbers thing. There was
Paul
a numbers
McCartney
game happening
in Liverpool. That'd be crazy.
Yeah.
I feel like if he's there, he's got to sing a song.
I don't know.
They're good friends.
Yeah, but if Sir Paul doesn't want to sing, Sir Paul doesn't want to
Right.
sing, you know?
Yeah, get up here and sing, you puppet.
Yeah. You muppet.
Yeah. All right, let's
Anyway, I'm going to Nile tonight. I'm pretty excited about it.
You guys are gonna have a great time.
Yep.
Let's get into the topics for today. We're gonna be
I had one more thought. Sorry, cutting you off. Horrible spoiler for me this morning that I must say I'm very upset about.
What happened?
I'm on Twitter, once again, this vile place.
Yes.
But
godforsaken app.
right on my timeline, the Daily Mail posts an article about, it's like, I won't give it away, but it's like fans lose themselves over blank scene in Bridgerton. And then the picture was a screenshot of the scene. I was like, the show's been out for 5 hours.
That's wild.
Why are we doing this?
That's wild.
Why are we doing
That's
this?
wild,
Fully
mate.
spoiled
That's fucked up
for
mate.
that one scene. And it's a big one. It's a doozy.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
I know.
No, that's fucked up.
It was so annoying. It's like at least wait at least 24 hours.
Also, at least don't put the picture of the scene.
Right. It's like the show came out today. It's out now, I guess, whatever, Wednesday at midnight or 3 a.m., whatever time people could start watching it in the middle of the night. I guess people were doing that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But, you know, to throw out that tweet at 9 a.m. Eastern on Thursday, crazy.
That is really crazy.
On the day of release.
It's not even a weekend. Like, you haven't even given anybody any time.
No.
Yeah, it's fucked
It
up.
just slapped me right in the face. I was like, oh, come on.
That's your payback for spoiling you a couple years ago.
Yeah, right? Fuck.
Wait, what did she say?
Wasn't
again?
that right? Wasn't it you?
Yeah. Yeah, I think it was you.
No. No. It was you, but that's the payback for spoiling Kristen Cavallari's
Oh my
reality
God.
show.
Cavallari's reality show. Yep.
That was...
That was unreal. Backstory, because this was a long time ago, but in
This was a long
2018,
time ago.
when we started our Sirius XM radio show, one of our first guests ever was Kristen Cavallari. And this was live radio. And we had heard that she was doing a reality show, but it wasn't like news yet.
Allegedly unconfirmed.
Allegedly, it was unconfirmed. And
No, I just asked.
I completely forgot what.
Yeah, I think I just asked, like, oh, you know, we heard that there's a reality show in the works, whatever. And she was like, I don't think that's announced.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, well,
It's like, oh.
this is live.
Yeah. She's like, oh, well, I think I just announced it.
I think she said that other people did that, though. That
Yeah.
same day.
Well, because it was all over. Like, I didn't just bring it up out of nowhere. It was all over the tabloids and the news. It was like Kristen Cavallari reality show. But I guess at that time, it was on E, I think, right?
Yeah.
Very Cavallari.
Very Cavallari.
It was just like E had not 100% come out and like confirmed it. But it was a show that did happen.
I
Yeah.
miss going to the Sirius building.
I don't.
I don't at all.
Yeah.
Remember when we got hot dogs at one time?
That was good. That was a good little treat. I also want to apologize. I've yawned like 4 times in the past 10 minutes. I don't know why. Like,
You're fine. So it's
took
lack
over
of
my
oxygen in this room, you know?
It like taken over me. I've been trying to eat them. You
Yeah.
know, when you like try to eat a
Yes.
yawn and it just gets bigger.
And then you make a face like this.
Yeah, and it's like I'm like, oh, wow. Yeah, I don't miss going to Sirius XM.
But I don't know.
I mean, we've had some good
I
memories.
mean, sometimes it was fun when you would like see other people.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you just
we-
felt like professional.
But
Right,
yeah.
right. Yeah, we have some good memories there.
We do.
and some of getting.
What's
left
your
in the
best
dust.
memory at Sirius?
Leah Michelle canceling in front of our face. That's my favorite memory. It doesn't get better than that. I mean, in terms of like actual like real good guests.
Yeah, who was the best interview? Remember when you interviewed all of Floribama Shore at the same time in like a closet?
Oh my God, yeah.
I was weirdly thinking about that last night because I was thinking about the intern that we had at the time who
Oh my god.
filmed
A lot of herself, yeah.
filmed herself with Floribama Shore cats
Yeah.
and put it on our account.
And tagged herself.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, so that's why I was thinking about the Floribama Shore interview last night. Yeah. Who else? We
I feel
interviewed.
like you had some big
We interviewed the models.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there were some times when we had that full giant room.
Yeah. Pilot Pete, Hannah Brown. All those took place
those were like
back
the good.
then.
That
yeah.
Pilot Peter interview was good.
Yeah.
Noah Cyrus,
Noah Cyrus, Frankie Grande.
Frankie Grande,
Yeah.
all the siblings, all the claim to fame.
Jonathan Van Ness was there, I remember.
Yeah. Tan France.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of interviews.
It
It was fun seeing, like, if you saw it. Did you ever see, like, an actual famous person, like, that we just, like, walking through?
Sutton Foster was one I think I did.
Oh,
that
Sutton
once.
Foster.
I like,
Oh, you did, what's her name from Modern Family by yourself, I remember.
Oh, yeah.
Alex.
Ariel Winter? No,
Ariel
we did
Winter.
together
Ariel
No,
because
yeah, she was there.
yeah.
Who am I thinking?
Sutton Foster, I did.
Was it Sutton
Yeah.
Foster?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure
Because that was when I also ran into Hoda Copy she was walking
Yeah.
around. I was starstruck.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was cool. But I do enjoy being in this
There's a
studio.
ton of other ones. First
Yeah.
Hosier interview was that serious.
That is true too.
Yeah.
And he had such a sweet voice.
He did.
And he still does, but
He
it
still
was like
does.
extra, like
Yeah.
it was extra.
It was our first. That was like the first impression.
Thank
We
you
were
very
like, whoa.
much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
All right, let's get into the topics for today's episode. We're going to be talking about Matty Healy and Gabbriette engaged. Jason Tartick and Kat Stickler confirmed their relationship on Instagram with a joint post. Ariana Grande went on Penn Badgley's podcast. We'll talk a little bit about that. And it has been announced by Max that Euphoria Season 3 will not be set in high school. And we have a great game of trivia. So let's get into it, starting off with the topics.
This episode is brought to you by Body Armor Zero Sugar, like the one I got in my hand right now. It's the brand new Zero Sugar sports drink from our friends at Body Armor, and they provide real hydration with no artificial sweeteners, flavors, or dyes. Whether you're looking to stay hydrated or recovering from a long weekend, Body Armor Zero Sugar has got you covered. With great tasting flavors like fruit punch and lemon lime. I've got the fruit punch flavor. This one is my favorite. It is delicious. Looking to get hydrated. You're going to the weekend, especially in the summer. Look out, guys, because you're going out, you're having a good time. Maybe you're drinking a little. You got to make sure you're staying hydrated. And the Body Armor Zero Sugar will help you with that. It is available in stores nationwide. You can head on over to Walmart and get yours today. So when you are going into a big weekend or a big weekend is ending, you've had a long Friday, Saturday, Sunday, it's Sunday night, you're sitting at home and you got to refuel Body Armor Zero Sugar. So like I said, it's available in stores nationwide. So head on over to Walmart and get yours today.
So Matty Healy and Gabbriette are engaged. And now they announced this on Instagram, on their Instagram stories. This was Tuesday night. They announced this on their Instagram stories. Apparently, they have been engaged for a couple of weeks, Matty Healy's mom said. And people are going...
She's vocal online, huh?
She's vocal online. Kelly Keegs tweeted, engagement aside, if anyone thinks the timing of this isn't intentional, you don't know a bitter toxic man. I do actually think they're a good couple, and I hope he is normal to her otherwise. Somebody responded, not everyone's lives revolve around Taylor Swift. Matty Healy's mom responded with laughing emojis to that person about Taylor Swift. So she is vocal, 3 laughing emojis. She is vocal online. Now, I'm going to say something bold. I'm going to say something controversial right now that I want to stay away from, but I'm going to say it because I have to. Do we maybe think that Matty Healy actually really doesn't care about Taylor Swift and wants to get engaged to this girl Gabbriette and has nothing to do with Taylor Swift? Because I do. I honestly do. Like, I think this man, and listen, Taylor had her own experience and sung and wrote about her own experience with Matty Healy, which I think is totally fair. And she has every right to do as an artist. And that was her interpretation of her relationship with Matty Healy. And he probably did promise about empty promises and make it seem like, oh, I'm in love with you and I'm really not, because that's the kind of guy that he seems like he is, right? Mm-hmm. But at the same time, I think it's also possible that Matty Healy probably, when things ended with Taylor Swift, was probably like, on to the next thing, and then moved on with this girl Gabbriette and is found love with her and is engaged to her in his world. Yeah. Like, I don't know if it's an intentional, like people saying it's intentional against Taylor Swift.
It would have been a good time.
I don't believe it was intentional to Taylor Swift.
Because also, like, how much time would have needed to have passed for them to then decide that, oh, enough time's passed, it's not about Taylor. You know, like, I just think because in his mind, he's just proposing to his girlfriend.
Without Taylor Swift on his mind. I truly think this is how this guy works. Yeah. That he's just moving along with his life, and he's on to Gabbriette, and he's getting
of her album release, then maybe.
At this now, it's like,
it's been a few months.
It's June.
Months. Yeah.
Like, I feel like no matter at any period of time that Matty Healy got engaged after this, people would be like, "Oh, this is crazy to do to Taylor," and it's like,
right.
I don't know if he's thinking like that. Like, I think he's truly like in his own world.
Right. No, I agree.
So, and also, Taylor's also very happy in her own world with her own boyfriend now.
Mm-hmm.
And she even said herself, like, she wrapped up these poems, put a little bow on it, and that was the end of the chapters in her life with this guy. So I feel like not everything has to be like, this is intentional towards Taylor Swift.
Right. The only parallel really that I was kind of immediately focused on in the Taylor Swift world with this was the line in Chloe or Sam or Sophia or Marcus where she says like, and if you have some kids with the internet starlet, you know, like then I was like, because that was the only time I felt like there was any maybe direct reference to this relationship, but it really is like Matty Healy and Gabbriette have been together for a while.
I think it's almost a year now. So, and here's the thing, like it's
like I hope they you know they're those two look like they're miserable together.
Yeah,
you know,
and like they're together almost a year, right? And people are like, "Oh my God, how can he get engaged to her?" Blah 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 with the whatever. But if Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce got engaged and they've been together almost a year, everyone would be so happy for them, which they should be, right? Like I think you should be. So that's why I think it's like, and trust me, I do not like Matty Healy. I honestly think he's a weirdo, and like, sorry if that's a strong word to use, but I do. And you know, there's so many things about him that I'm like, ugh, bye. But when it comes to this, I'm just like, I don't think that this was like an intentional move on his part. Like, I really think he's living in his own world with this girl and proposed to her. And they're living in their, world.
Right. I'm not sure what I think, to be honest. I don't think it's like I don't think there's really any direct correlation, but there could be indirect in the fact that like sometimes your last relationship does affect how you think about your new relationship. You know, just like, oh, well, I went through all that with Taylor, but now this is going to be the one, like whatever. So I don't think it was like, oh, I'm going to propose to stick it to her. Like, I don't think that's what it is. But you never know, especially the Taylor Swift Matty Healy relationship seems so emotionally toxic and just overwhelming that like, who knows, but he could be the kind of guy, and he does give off that energy that he can just I'm done with that chapter in my life, now I'm on to this.
Yeah, that's why I think I truly think he gives off the energy where he's like, huh?
Yeah,
like, oh, I didn't even do it, because it's very clear they had this very strong on and off situation. But in his eyes, I feel like he plays it down.
Right.
And is like, that wasn't even a thing. Like, I've moved on. I'm engaged.
So we saw a bunch of pictures of them too. Afterwards, they were out in New York. I believe they were at a Charlie XCX show. And it's funny because people think Gabbriette like has stolen Amelia Hamlin's look.
Mm-hmm.
Flip that.
Amelia Hamlin stole Gabbriette's look.
This has been Gabbriette's look for a long time. I call it like death chic.
Yeah, it's
like you're looking borderline like you could pass out any second, but it's an intentional look.
Looking borderline like you fucking hate your life.
Yeah. And
you hate everyone around you.
Yep.
Yeah.
Her engagement ring is a large black diamond.
Yeah.
Surrounded by a halo. That's what she posted. because she had tagged like marrying the 1975 is very brat. That is what she posted. They were out with Julia Fox that night, seeing the Charlie XCX show. Healy's mom confirmed that her son is a groom-to-be, saying she's thrilled about the news and that he had the black diamond ring made for her. Healy appears to have opted for a rose-cut stone that could be as large as 9 carats. This is like a jeweler that Page Six talked to. Black diamonds are a cool avant-garde take on the traditional engagement ring. Famous black diamonds include the Spirit of de Grisonio. I don't know what that is. The Black Star of Africa, and of course the Black Orlov. So she's got a giant black diamond.
Not my
It's
style,
a choice.
but it fits them.
Exactly, right? Like that's you tell me Matty Healy proposed to Gabbriette with a giant black diamond, checks out.
Fits.
Checks out.
I feel
completely.
like those two are perfect for each other.
Yeah.
They just give off the same vibe.
They do.
And to me,
like they're miserable all the time.
yeah, like Taylor Swift gives off a much happier,
Right.
goofier, livelier vibe than that.
It's
and
crazy
that's
because
why
I think they are happy. They just don't look
Right.
it, but they
Right.
are.
They're happy with each other.
Yeah.
But it's the vibe they give off.
Yeah.
In which it's a blessing that Taylor's with Travis because
Mm-hmm.
he's goofy and fun. They get to have fun together, live happily and light, and things, are probably easier
It's-
than with Maddie.
It's so funny, truly. Can you put two people on paper that could be any more different than
Taylor
those
Swift
two?
and Maddie Healy.
No, Matty Healy and Travis Kelce.
Oh,
Like,
no, it's
in
crazy.
every category, they are
Every
on
single-
opposite ends of the spectrum.
Every single way.
Yeah.
Like she had to go so opposite of
Yep.
Matty Healy.
Yep.
Which thank God, because she seems so happy with Travis. And
Yeah.
who knows what's gonna happen with Matty Healy and Gabbriette. Like we only see on the outside looking in. On the outside looking in, it looks like
Right.
But,
Scared.
right, yeah. Ooh, not for me, but
Yeah.
whatever you guys wish.
Yep.
So yeah, that was kind of my just like original response to it was like, I don't think we have to eat like. Even Taylor said it herself that she was closing these chapters.
I agree.
So like, why can't we like respect that?
Yep.
And say, you know what, they can both close their chapters and move on along. Moving on. Jason Tartick and Kat Stickler.
Yes, they've
TikToker.
confirmed their relationship.
Yes, Jason Tartick from the Bachelor franchise, Kat Stickler, famous TikToker, confirmed their relationship on Instagram. They did a joint post. People had seen them together at a ton of events
for months.
for a while now.
Yeah, it's been a while.
And I think that this is a cute couple. I think it's a great couple. I think they match each other's energy, and
They definitely match each other's energy for sure.
yeah, I'm happy for the both of them. I feel like I don't know much about Kat. Honestly,
Yeah, I don't.
We
really
know
either.
Jason better.
Yeah,
But just from the outside looking in, I feel like they're two people that really just like want to find each other, find the person and
I feel like
spend,
they'll make some cute
right
content
they
together.
They maybe like get married, have a family. Like I could just see this all happening for
Yeah.
them. Like I feel like
Yeah.
same. I don't know.
The one thing that I will say, and we've talked about this, but truly like, and this is not. I'm happy for Jason 100%. Like I want him to be happy. This is a great, both Kaylin and Jason deserve to move on from their
totally.
relationships. If you squint at that picture, she and Caitlyn look real similar.
Yeah.
They just, and that's fine. Some people just have a type.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah.
That's,
when you
some
when
people
you
have a type.
When you sent that yesterday and you were like, if you just close one eye, I was like, yeah.
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 Which, like I said,
Right.
some people have a type.
Hey, and at least like they're happy together. So happy to see it.
Yeah, so Caitlyn, there was an article about Caitlyn that said, this was from Us Weekly, that said Bristow, 38, offered a candid glimpse into her state of mind after ex-fiancé Jason Tartick made his relationship with Kat Stickler public on Wednesday in a Facebook group for her Off the Vine podcast. A fan posted a message of support for Bristow amid the major development in Tartick's life. So the comment section quickly filled up with other fans. Like the post was a nice post. In light of recent news, like let's say something we love about Caitlyn, blah, blah, blah. The comment sections quickly filled up with other fans who speculated about how Bristow felt about Tartick and Stickler's romance. Some suggested that Bristow appearing to be to have moved on with Zach Clark means she wouldn't be upset over Tartick's personal life. Caitlin wrote in the thread, "Y'all are making some wild assumptions in here. Thank you for the kind sentiment. It meant a lot to me." Another social media
so maybe
user,
she did want the support.
Another social media user noted that the original post was just a way to spread high vibes for Bristow, to which she replied, "Haha, same." I was like, "Oh, this is so kind. Oh, damn." Because then obviously looked at the rest of the... Then someone wrote, "We need to let go of the narrative that KB is hurt/saddened by Jason's relationship. She has very clearly moved on, and truthfully, based on some of her cryptic comments, there's no love lost on her part," wrote another Facebook user, to which Caitlin replied, "It's more of some held on anger and resentment that I'm working through, not hurt." Yeah, I don't know. It just feels like maybe there's a different, there can be different levels to this, but they have both moved on. But no matter what, when people dig and poke, so.
Right. There's going to be the people that are poking around. Side note, Jason's Instagram stories about whatever happened on his airplane the other day, that I'd have never seen happen before. The pressure of the airplane, that if they opened the doors, it would explode. It was a whole thing. Yeah. He couldn't breathe.
The cabin pressure was fucked up.
The cabin pressure got all fucked up.
So his ears kept popping and unpopping.
I learned things about airplanes and cabin pressure that I never really thought about and didn't ever want to think about. And now I have.
Right. You just like want to go up in the air and go down and not think about like...
Yeah, what like...
The lack of oxygen.
Didn't need to be reminded, but yes. And I learned a lot.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that he got to the bottom of it. But at the same time, I was like, these Instagram stories, I'm learning about stuff that I never even thought about.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a scary one for sure. Right. I think like there's a lot of different, obviously, plane variations of things the captain could get on the intercom and announce to the cabin that you're gonna be like, okay, like we're okay, we'll be okay, whatever. Mm-hmm. Anything that has to do with like air to breathe.
I don't want to know. Know. But now I do.
Yeah.
So thank you, Jason. But people were going crazy over the post over him and Kat. Like people were going nuts.
Yeah.
Like
it was only a matter of time though, right? Like we've known they've been together for a while.
Right.
They have not directly posted each other, but they've been in other people's posts. They've gone to tons of events together. So at a certain point, like, hey, they're probably in this amazing like honeymoon phase of their relationship. They want to be able to share each other, and they went with joint post.
Yeah, why not? And maybe it
Both seem happy.
Maybe it was the near-death experience Jason had on the plane.
Right. Yeah, good point.
Maybe they're like, oh my gosh,
you know what? It's time to put. You know what, honey? It's time to put up that Instagram.
Yeah. Who knows what could happen on that plane?
Yep.
When it comes to travel, every family has a happy place. Maybe it's a resort with a kids club, or it's an all-inclusive resort by the beach. My happy place is either on the beach, relaxing, chillaxing, doing nothing, or exploring. I'm going to London soon, going to explore my little heart away in Europe. So wherever your happy place is, Priceline wants to get you and your family there more often. And thanks to Priceline's family-friendly options, you can save up to 60% on family-friendly hotels. You can even sort by room type, amenities like pools, and get access to deals you can't find anywhere else. With Priceline, you never ever miss a trip. So download the Priceline app today to save up to 60% off. Guys, once again, let's back that up. Download the Priceline app today to save up to 60% off family-friendly hotels, and go to your happy place with Priceline, or go to your happy price with Priceline. Moving on, Ariana Grande went on Penn Badgley's podcast. They did a little swap. You do my music video, I'll do your podcast. And Ariana Grande was asked about the Nickelodeon things that came to light, the documentary, all of that. And Ariana Grande, I thought, I totally respect her response. I think everyone should respect her response, was that she is still in the process of reprocessing things, and she thinks that a safer work environment needs to be created for young actors, which I think everyone can get behind, and she's still reprocessing her experience, which we talked about when we watched the Nickelodeon documentary, was that like the pressure to make other young actors talk about their experience is just a little insensitive, because you can process things later on in your life about things that happened to you earlier on that you maybe didn't pick up on. And then when you reprocess them, you go, oh yeah, that was not okay. And that was wrong. And that was weird. And these things happened to me. And at the time I was a child and I didn't know any better. And now I'm processing it. And yeah, these things happened to me. And so people had to lay off others that were, on Nickelodeon and let them process their emotions, in which Ariana Grande said she is doing.
Yeah. Exactly. It's like, and everybody processes in different ways on their own timeline. And she was open with how she has kind of looked back on things now, and maybe certain viewpoints have changed. But she did say that she does think like that environment needs to be made safer if kids are going to be acting. She thinks that there should be therapists on set. She thinks there should, like, your parents should be allowed everywhere.
Absolutely.
Like, don't have like times where your parents aren't supposed to be around, but they should be allowed wherever they want to be. And like you said, she said she's reprocessing her own relationship to it a little bit now. And that looking back on some of the scenes, she's like, it's made her upset given the new context, of course. She said, specifically about our show, I think that was something that we were convinced was the cool thing about us, is that we pushed the envelope with our humor. And the innuendos were like, it was like the cool differentiation. Like, I think she's saying at the time, which I totally get at that age, that you think that kind of humor, you're like edgy, you're cool, you're like cool teenagers because you're joking about that stuff.
Yeah,
like,
we're the older Nickelodeon show. Yeah.
And then she said, I don't know. I think it just all happened so quickly. And now looking back on some of the clips, I'm like, damn, really? Oh, shit. And the things that weren't approved for the network were snuck onto like our website or whatever. And then she said, I guess I am upset. Yeah. So like I said, it's probably extremely hard to go back and rethink about these things, because it's probably something she doesn't or hadn't really thought about too much. And now everybody's talking about it, and it makes you kind of sit there and be like, wow, I guess I do have to think about all these things again, and was that wrong, and how do I feel about it now?
Right. And also a bit disorienting.
Yeah,
like
completely.
You look back and you think about your younger self and you feel bad for them almost. Like, oh,
right. Your memory's like completely shifted.
You don't really, poor, younger me, you didn't even realize what was happening to you or what they were doing. And so, yeah, I thought that her talking about it was great, because I think there was a lot of pressure for people to talk about it. And like I said, there shouldn't have been pressure, because she kind of nailed it. Like, they're reprocessing. And I think everyone should respect that about all of basically any, child, star, actor, anybody who's been through any of that. Because she even said, like, now she probably saw all the clips and was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, totally.
So it's a crazy thing. Last topic, quickly, because I don't think this show's ever coming back, but Max said that Euphoria season 3 won't be set in high school. So where the fuck is this going to be set? What the fuck is this going to be set?
For them.
When the fuck? Where?
We're doing like a One Tree Hill time jump here, but we didn't see graduation.
What? We're just going to jump ahead? We're just going to jump this far ahead?
It's such a crazy thing to say that there's going to be a time jump when there were so many stories from the second season that just were left so open-ended.
All of them.
That a third season would have answered if it was filmed. And of course, these are all outside circumstances, out of their control on why it's taken so long for this to happen. But if we're just skipping ahead to a whole new time and we have no idea what happened in between, like, they have a whole new set of problems because they're like in college, or I don't know, like, are they going to college?
I don't know, like Nate's a cop now. Like, like what's going to happen?
Yeah. Right.
Like, it's I don't know. My brain is very confused trying to process this.
Right. Like, they're
6 years later and they're just, they've graduated college at that point. They're just like full grown adults.
Like, they're just, I don't know. My guess would be college, but then it's like, Rue owes all that money.
There's so many things. There's so many things. I don't think this show is ever getting made.
Yeah.
And if it is, it's going to be like a whole totally different show.
I know. I do not have high hopes also. Like, it's tough because the actors are so great, but I think with the circumstances that they're in and the story that they're going to have to tell in this way, it just might feel forced.
I think they should just wrap it up, but
Yeah, it's just such a mega money maker, if everyone is in to make a third season, they're gonna make it.
And then they got
everybody's gonna watch it.
And then they just got to call it quits. They've got to wrap it up.
They got to figure out a way to make this third season I don't know. But here's a whole nother thing. Like, if the end is there for the earlier seasons. It's like they're in high school. You can end it at the end of high school, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now we're skipping ahead. Are they in college? Is one season going to be enough to tell like a college story? Or are they going to have to tell their whole time in college? Yeah. Now it's like 5. We need like 5 seasons for them to finish college.
Life goes on.
Yeah,
we must know.
Right. Or maybe in this day and age, none of them go to college.
It could very well be.
Yeah.
I want Tell Me Lies to come back.
Yeah.
That's my new Euphoria.
Yeah, what happened to that?
They're filming.
They're filming.
Tell Me Lies is my new Euphoria. It's
right. They're coming back. It's just look. It's the strike. It's gonna take a while. These shows are being filmed. That's just like how I'm seeing now. I'm getting TikToks of them filming The Summer I Turned Pretty, the new season that they're filming. Like, they're filming it now, so we're not gonna get it till next summer. And I said this to Kelly the other day. I was like, it just doesn't feel like summer without cousins.
No, you're right.
I'm sad about it.
That house.
I know.
With my cousins.
Yep.
They just wrapped Outer Banks.
Yeah. I saw Jason's story. JB out.
Yeah. Madeline, they all posted wrapped. This has got to be the final season.
Now, this has got to be the last season now.
Yeah. He wrote JB out, so I took that as done.
Out for good?
Yeah.
He's out.
Yeah. We have to remove the sign soon. I would die for John B.
Oh.
But yeah. That's a wrapped one. I think final season.
I mean, they could have wrapped it at the end of the last one. And then they just threw in a fucking new treasure hunt right at the end.
I liked season 3 better than season 2. So
I did too.
We'll see what happens with season 4.
I
don't
did
know.
too.
They might have gone off the path of it. Kind of Riverdale-esque, but we'll see.
Right, who knows?
I saw crazy fucking rumors about this season, and there's no way they're true.
About the Riverdale sense where they started to put like magic into it?
No, there's legitimately no reason. No, Sarah Cameron's pregnant with JJ's baby. There's no way.
What?
There's 0%.
No.
This rumor was circulating. It's not true.
No.
Can't be.
No.
How would they make that jump?
No,
would
and also that's just a terrible story.
That would be terrible, but also
that's a terrible story to tell. No one wants that story.
No, it would be juicy though. It would be like, what?
Yeah, but
we'd all be
it's
upset.
juicy for 5 seconds, and then you're like, what?
Wait, but now she's having his baby?
Yeah, no.
Right, no.
No.
Yeah, I don't know. The rumors are running rampant, but yeah.
Yeah. Yep. So that one's coming. Is there 2025 probably for Tell Me Lies, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. 2025 is going to be stacked.
Thank God. Need more
right?
TV.
Because by the time all this stuff is filmed and put out, 2025 is going to be ready to go.
Can't wait.
Yeah.
Can't wait for it all. Maybe I could wait for Euphoria, but the other ones, give them to me.
Right.
Give them to me now.
Euphoria could be 2026 at this rate. They're going to jump ahead. They might as well just throw in another year.
To 2030.
Yeah.
Make them fully grown house and kids.
Yeah.
All right. That wraps up today's episode. That wraps up the topics.
We're going to get Euphoria season 3 like after we get Wicked Part 2. You don't need to be selling out stadiums to feel like you're chilling backstage. You just need Coors Light. Coors Light wants you to make your summer more chill with limited edition backstage 6-packs curated by some of your favorite artists. Because music plus Coors Light equals chill amplified. Coors Light is the only choice when you're ready to choose chill. Coors Light is cold lagered, cold filtered, and cold packaged for a smoother finish. Let's crack this bad boy open. Ice cold. The mountains on the can are blue, so that's when you know, refreshing, ready to go. I think it's always exciting to crack open a nice cold Coors Light. Now we're throwing music into the mix, heading to an outdoor concert, having a Coors Light while you're waiting for your favorite band to go on stage. It's the best. It's the perfect combination. So Amplify your chill this summer with Coors Light. Choose chill. Choose Coors Light. Visit CoorsLight.com/summer music to see how Coors Light can amplify your summer. And be sure to keep an eye out on Coors Light's social handles and Coors Light Backstage Sixpack.com all summer long for the drops. And always, guys, remember, celebrate responsibly. From Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back for another game of Beat Ria and Fran. This is game number 129, and we are joined by Sophia and Kendal. They are ready to go. They said, maybe they're a little bit nervous. We are also a little bit nervous because we haven't had our best showing. We lost last week, and it was a tough game after that. So hopefully, we'll all do our best.
Yes. Just all around, hope everyone does
put in your best effort.
Yeah, just hope everybody does their best.
Right, exactly.
That's a great message to send. Well, thank you guys for playing.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, thank you. We're excited. We've been waiting for I think over a year.
Yeah, it's a long list.
They sent me questions every day for I think 2 months straight.
That's dedication.
Until we got them on the schedule.
Well, thank you guys so much for submitting questions.
It's actually crazy.
It's like the lines at Disney World, Universal. It's just it feels like it's never ending. But then you get there and it's worth
there's
it.
no fast pass.
Nope.
We sent them, but no one ever used them.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
None.
No.
Damn.
Holly from Clemson beats us out.
Yeah.
Every
She also
week.
shows a ton of dedication.
Noah clearly plays favorites.
Maybe they're just in the bank.
Yeah. Ready to be used at some
Classic
point.
Noah to bring it up and be like, thanks so much for sending questions. Hasn't used a single question.
All right, let's get started.
Okay, yes. Jump right into it. 15 questions. If you get the question right, you get the point. If you get it wrong, the other team can steal the point. Whoever has the most points at the end wins. To determine who goes first, Noah's going to give us a movie. We're going to guess the Rotten Tomatoes critic score of that movie. Everyone gets their own individual guess. And we will alternate between teams for guesses. So, Noah, what is today's movie?
Today's movie is The Duff.
I love that movie.
Guys, the amount of times that I have watched The Duff, that was an iTunes purchase.
Yeah.
I had it downloaded on every device.
I've watched it a bunch too. It's just a classic.
Just a classic. Okay. All right, so one of you guys try to guess first.
It's a classic, but I feel like it's going to be I think my guess is 28.
I'm going to go 82.
Woo!
I think it has a high score.
Shit, okay. All right, so
I think 42.
42. Okay, I'm going to go, I feel like it's going to be straight down the middle. I'm going to go 56.
Ria's the closest at 73.
Wow.
I knew it had a high score.
Shout out The Duff.
Yeah. It's a great movie.
It is.
And
It is.
sometimes you love a great movie and they don't get a good score, but this one I think was, critically acclaimed.
Sometimes movies like that, they don't get the credit they deserve,
But this one did.
Yeah.
All right, question number 1 to Ria and Fran. Shout out Hallie from Clemson. In 2014, Jay-Z and Solange had an altercation in a hotel elevator following which event?
This is us. It's the Met Gala.
Yeah.
Met Gala.
Yeah. Final answer.
Correct.
And then Beyonce once said, of course, some shit's going to go down when there's $1 billion on an elevator.
Okay, 1-0, Ria and Fran. Question number 2, shout out Grace from Indianapolis, and she prefaced this question by, Ria specifically asked for classic rock music questions.
Oh God.
Who played the iconic performance of the Star Spangled Banner at Woodstock in 1969?
It's not our question.
Yeah, that's...
I have no idea. I think... Am I dumb to think Jimi Hendrix?
I have no idea.
I have no idea.
Let's go with it.
Okay, Jimi Hendrix.
Correct.
I was going to say that's right.
Yeah, that's correct.
So good.
The electric
My
guitar.
dad's going to be so excited.
I thought about not taking that off because last night at the NBA Finals, it was a guitar player playing the Star Spangled Banner. I'm like, this is going to remind people.
I don't know if we would have really thought that one through that
I wasn't
much.
I
wasn't locked into to the national anthem last night.
Okay. Tied up at 1. Question number 3 to Ria and Fran. Shout out Allison from Annville, Pennsylvania. Finish this quote from Miss Congeniality. Miss Rhode Island, please describe your idea of a perfect date. That's a tough one. I'd have to say April blank because it's not too hot, not too cold. All you need is a light jacket.
It's us.
Yeah.
It's April 25th.
Final answer.
Yep.
Correct. 2-1.
The perfect day.
The perfect day.
Okay, question number 4 to Kendal and Sophia. Shout out Katie and Melissa from New Jersey. In the Harry Potter film series, which character responds to the question, after all this time, with the response, always?
I have never
Oh.
seen them.
Yeah, me neither.
Let me think of a
Character.
Hermione. Final answer.
Incorrect. Ria Fran.
Are you just asking who says always or
Always.
Snape?
Final answer.
Final answer.
Correct.
Nice.
3-1. Ria and Fran. And question number 5 to them. Shout out Allison from Annville, Pennsylvania again. Aretha Franklin taught us to spell respect. Gwen Stefani taught us to spell bananas. Fergie taught us to spell tasty and delicious. But what did Kesha teach us to spell?
Oh shit. I can hear her voice saying letters, but it's like
10 seconds.
Oh. I'm not quite sure.
I don't know
5.
either. I got nothing. Animal. Final answer.
Incorrect. To Kendal.
So I think it's dinosaur.
It is yeah.
Dinosaur.
Final answer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Correct.
Oh, what song is that?
Dinosaur.
Dinosaur.
Oh,
Yeah. I would have never gotten that, but now it rings a bell.
I had never heard
thought
that
it would have,
song.
and it's not.
Yeah.
3-2, Ria and Fran. Question number 6 to Kendal and Sophia. Shout out Grace from Indianapolis. Name the actor or actress who appears in the following films: Juno, Catch Me If You Can, Valentine's Day.
Okay, I'm trying to think of Valentine's Day has everyone. Think of Catch Me If You Can.
I don't think I've seen it.
It's Leonardo DiCaprio, Tom Hanks, Amy Adams. Who's the mom in Juno?
10 seconds.
It's not. Is it Judd Apatow's wife? Is it Leslie Mann? No,
Oh, it is
5
Leslie Mann.
seconds.
But it's in
she's not in.
Valentine's Day.
Shoot,
Time
I have
is
no
up.
idea.
Ashton Kutcher.
Incorrect. To Ria and Fran.
Who plays?
Good guess.
Catch Me If You Can is this is the second time we've gotten
Yeah.
Catch Me If You Can. Who's in the movie?
Is it Christopher Walken? He's not in Valentine's Day or Juno. Is he?
He's the grandpa. Oh no, the grandpa's the grandpa from Princess Diaries in Valentine's Day. That's a
10
different
seconds.
with Shirley MacLaine.
Who plays the fucking mom in
5
Catch Me If You
seconds.
Can? Shit.
Shirley MacLaine? Should we just
Time is up.
throw that one out? Shirley MacLaine.
Incorrect. Jennifer Garner.
Oh.
Oh.
Doesn't ring any bells.
Nope.
No.
For which one?
All of
Li-
them.
I mean,
literally
Valentine's
all
Day.
of them.
only Valentine's Day is the only one.
Catch Me If You Can and Juno is not ringing a bell for me.
Who's she? Yeah, no, I know. Yep, not even a little.
Yeah.
All right.
We gotta really study the cast of Catch Me If You Can. It's the second time we've
Right.
been
No,
asked.
but now he's not going to use
Yeah.
Catch Me If You Can questions.
We're running out of
If
characters.
we start
Seriously.
questioning, if we start studying it up.
Yeah.
Okay, 3-2, Ria and Fran. And his questions to them. Shout out Katie from Foxborough. In the song All Me by Drake, featuring 2 Chainz and Big Sean, what 2 words does Big Sean say at the very end of the song?
This is all you.
Seconds.
He's the type to wear a bulletproof condom still have to pull out, but that's not the end of the song. That's his verse in the middle of the song.
5 seconds.
Finally famous.
Final answer.
Yeah.
Incorrect.
Kind of, you know.
No.
I have no idea. I can't even think of the song in my head right now. The only thing that's coming to mind is like Young Money, but that's not him.
Yeah, what is he normally?
I know. What's like a Rick Ross
15
phrase?
seconds.
I don't know.
You want to throw out a guess? I have no idea.
I don't know. Let's go with Young Money.
Young Money.
Incorrect. It's Lil Bitch.
Oh, yeah.
That's how he says it.
Yes, I thank you for that.
3-2, Ria and Fran. This question is to Kendal Sophia. Shout out Caroline from Denver. In The Adventures of Shark Boy and Lava Girl, Max creates an imaginary place called what?
Actually,
What is it?
I think it's Planet Drool.
Oh, yes. Okay, final answer.
Correct.
Drool.
Nice.
Wow.
I don't remember a single
love that
thing
movie.
Not a
about
single
that
thing.
movie.
Nope.
Tied up at 3. Question number 9 to Ria and Fran. Shout out Carly and Aaron from Port Townsend. Yeah. What street does SpongeBob live on?
He lives on a street.
What? Bikini Bottom.
What's his address?
I don't know. Oh, fuck. I gotta think of his license.
Oh, yeah.
15 seconds.
Is it, not Barnacle.
5 seconds.
Go with Barnacle.
Okay, Barnacle.
Incorrect.
I don't know.
Maybe it.
You know?
No, I don't. I like Seashell. That would be my only guess.
Why do I feel like it's like pineapple?
Because he lives in a pineapple.
Yeah.
Pineapple on Pineapple Street. I think it might be Seashell.
15 seconds.
Okay, let's go with it.
Seashell Lane. Final answer.
Incorrect. Conch Street.
Conch.
Conch?
Conch.
Yeah, but isn't it like a
No, conch.
conch shell?
Conch.
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 I understand what you're saying. Is that not conch? Is the shell, like the big shells, the conch shell? I
think
thought it was
so.
pronounced conch.
I've never.
Conch?
I've always
or-
I immediately thought conch.
Yeah, I mean, I could be making that up completely.
Not that I'm saying it that often, but
Yeah,
that's
no,
just
I'm
how
not
it is.
saying it that often either, but
No.
but my heart is telling me conch.
I mean, that would make sense.
Okay, still tied up at 3. Question number 10, and this is to.
Conch shell.
Conch.
I don't like
Well,
that.
that's news to me. I think everyone in this room is surprised.
Yeah, isn't there an episode like all about the conch shell?
Oh yeah, the magic conch, and they do
And they,
say-
and they say conch.
Conch?
Wow.
Conches?
They say conch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I've never heard conch.
That doesn't sound right.
I was.
Oh well.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna play a movie clip, and you tell me what movie it's from.
And summation, I think you just got to not do it, man. That's all.
I understand what you're saying, and your comments are valuable, but I'm going to ignore your advice.
The cuss you are.
The cuss am I? Are you cussing with me?
No, you cussing with me?
Don't cuss and point
You're
at me.
gonna cuss with somebody. You're not gonna cuss with me, you little cuss.
With me.
Whoa.
It's Fantastic Mr. Fox. Because they don't say cuss words, they say, "Are you cussing with me?"
I feel like people used to say that a lot. Yeah.
Fantastic
trust you.
Mr. Fox.
Correct.
Wow, nailed it.
Would have never got.
See, I
You're
thought,
on a roll.
I thought the ending would have been what gave it away, but
I've never seen that
I've
movie.
never seen
No,
it
I've
either,
never seen
actually.
Fantastic Mr. Fox either. Popular movie.
yeah. Okay, 4-3.
Is that George Clooney?
I'm pretty sure it was George Clooney and Bill Murray. In that
I was
scene.
gonna guess one of the oceans. I was like,
That's what I thought too. I was gonna also guess
Yeah.
one, just because I was like, that's George Clooney.
Yeah.
Okay, 4-3, Kendal and Sophia. This is question number 11 to Ria and Fran. Shout out Kendal from London, Ontario, Canada. In Seinfeld, what does Jerry put on Elaine's lap to make her laugh during the piano recital?
Wait, this episode's so funny, but I can't remember.
15 seconds.
I remember the last time that I rewatched Seinfeld, I like watched this episode for the first time, but I can't recall. Shit.
5 seconds.
I don't know. Pass.
Kendal Sophia.
Do you know it? I never
Excited
watched.
to find out.
I know. It was always on in the background when I was growing up. So I want to say like a plastic toy is the only thing that comes to mind, but that could be completely wrong.
Okay.
All right. Plastic toy.
Incorrect. A Pez dispenser.
That's good. Yeah. That's plastic toy. Pez. It's not the
Yeah.
same, but you were on there. You were
No,
close.
you were close. That doesn't ring any bells.
No.
Still 4-3, Kendal and Sophia. And this question number 12 to them. Shout out Olivia from Ohio. But it's Alivia. Interesting. On Abbott Elementary, what is Janine's biggest fear?
So if you watch,
I know I do watch. And it's not ringing a bell at all. Oh gosh, I don't know.
15 seconds.
Should we just go with the fear? Spider, snake.
Spiders, that's what I was thinking too.
Okay.
So if we're aligned, then yeah, that's good. Spiders, final answer.
Incorrect. Julian Friend.
I don't know. I also watch, and it's also not. I also have nothing.
It's got to be something kind of ridiculous, right?
Yeah.
Pickles?
I have no clue. I don't even have a guess.
15 seconds.
Pickles.
Incorrect. It's heights.
Oh, simple.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. We could have just went through the list of fears.
Yeah.
I tried to go different. One of those, like, my biggest
yeah.
fear shows.
No, I did not know that at all.
Okay. 4-3, Kendal and Sophia. This question is to Ria and Fran. Shout out Haley from Baltimore. In their first day of being residents, what animal did Izzy Stevens save on Grey's Anatomy?
Just us?
Yeah.
It's like a cat from a tree.
No, she does like. It's like in the hospital.
15 seconds.
Somebody's pet.
Guinea pig?
I have no fucking clue.
5 seconds.
Guinea pig.
I'm gonna say cow. Final answer.
Incorrect.
I thought it was like a big animal.
I feel like cat was right.
Okay. I'll try. Yeah,
I'm drawing a blank though. Let's go with
Yeah.
cat.
I like it. Cat, final answer.
Incorrect. It's a deer.
I knew that. Why did I not say deer?
Because you said cow.
I know, but I thought it was some
Cow,
oh.
deer.
I could see you getting
I
that
did
mixed
not
up,
remember
though.
Oh my god, you know what happened?
What?
I watched this episode on a plane like really recently.
Really?
And I just mixed it up in my head with like the new episodes.
There's
like
a cow
that
on the
like
new
no,
episode?
there's no cow. I just like in my head I was like, oh, the deer thing happened way later.
Oh.
But
But you know, like cow,
Yeah.
deer, you were headed in the right
I
direction.
knew
Big.
that's so stupid. I knew it was a deer.
She
Why
said-
did I not
what?
just say deer?
Damn, like, she saved a deer? Like,
Yeah.
that's wild.
Why did I not just say deer? Ugh,
It's all right.
Okay. Still 4-3, Kendal and Sophia.
it's like the first episode of like season 4 or 5. I watched it on a plane. Okay, anyway, sorry.
Question number 14. Shout out Grace from Indianapolis. In The Office, who plays the intern who turns out to be Michael's nephew?
Oh, it's Evan Peters. Evan Peters, final answer.
Correct. And that seals the
Damn.
victory.
Damn.
for
You know what?
guys.
Oh my God.
You were on a damn roll. You deserve it.
You actually are,
You
yeah.
you're on a roll right
Oh.
now.
She got me the your guys' game,
Yeah.
and she gets like every single one right.
Oh my
I'm
gosh,
just
that's
I'm just the
amazing.
assistant.
Oh,
I'm the
that's
moral support.
amazing. Thank you so much for buying it, but that is awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's like the best game ever. It's
You're,
so much fun.
it's probably the best game ever for you. You know everything.
Deer is gonna haunt me.
All right, we'll
knew
do
it
the
was
last
deer.
question. Shout out Samantha from the Bay Area. In Friends, how many times does Ross reveal him and Rachel slept together while dating? It's an exact number.
What is the question? How many
times does Ross say he's slept with Rachel?
When they were dating.
No clue.
I have no idea. 42? They actually didn't date for that long, to be completely honest.
That feels low.
42 feels low. They didn't really date for that long. Remember? They were only together for actually a short amount of time until they broke up.
Yeah, but...
Okay. 113.
Incorrect.
That was actually going to be my answer. She's close. I think it's like 101 or 111. It's like, yeah, that is a hard one. 111. No, 101. Final answer.
Incorrect. It's actually 298.
What? They really weren't together. They were together for actually a very short amount of time.
Maybe they...
multiple. They're hitting it 3-4 times a day then.
I guess it's also like...
in the grand scheme of the seasons.
For the span of the show, it's kind of hard to tell how much time really passes, you know?
Yeah, but they
said it to like the couch salesman. They were both holding a couch, and the guy like didn't believe that they were dating or that they had dated. And he was like, well, we 298 times. And she's like, you counted.
Gotcha. Okay. You know, now I'd like to get like a real number of how long Ross and Rachel actually dated.
Right.
Because...
let's see if that's...
I want to see if that's an answer to the question, because they really date for like such a short amount of time. And then the whole rest of the show is they were on a break.
Right.
They'll date other people. Oh my God, but he's still in love with Rachel. But they date other people. And then they come together in the end. And they even have a baby together, but they're still not together.
That counts as at least one time.
Yeah, that is true.
This says...
It was the backpacking to Europe.
Uh-huh.
Oh, this is like someone on Reddit asking like about the 298, being like, how would this have been possible? Like...
wow, we've really opened up a think tank here.
We have, because it was like they really, like, it almost seemed like they were together for like only like a month at some point.
If they were together for 1 year, that means that they had sex a whopping 5.7 times a week, which, considering they both had jobs, didn't live together.
Oh my God. Okay,
that's getting too deep now.
All right, yeah, we don't care this much.
You know what I mean? Like, maybe they were doing it 5 times a week, you know?
Yep.
For a year.
Well,
that's very
this person's
possible.
speculating it would have been like a year and a half.
I think they dated even less than that if we're going by seasons. But now we're getting in too deep with
and there could have been some other times, you know, sprinkled in.
Yeah.
Well done, ladies.
Thank you so much for playing.
Thank you for playing.
You guys absolutely crushed it.
Crushed.
Thank you for sending in questions, and thank you for buying the game.
Yeah, very much appreciate it.
And you get shirts that say you beat us now. So congratulations. And we'll get those sent to you if you could just send Noah your address and sizes.
Awesome. Thanks, guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
All right, that wraps up today's episode of Chicks in the Office. Thank you so much for watching and listening. We love you guys. Have a fantastic weekend, and we'll see you on Monday. Goodbye now.